Ray Kroc is one of those names where you think you know who Ray Kroc is, then when pressed, you kind of think to yourself, at least I did, and those people that I've spoken with did the same thing. You start with, well, Ray Kroc is like McDonald's, and you say, what does that mean? Well, he owned it, right? Or he started it. I mean, that was always that's what I thought, and that's kind of true. For instance, I didn't know there were the McDonald's brothers. I didn't know that there was a McDonald's that existed before Ray came along. So Ray Kroc was, up until he found the brothers, or the brothers kind of found him. He was a, with off and on successful salesman, kind of entrepreneur. He would kind of get involved with a few different businesses, and he wasn't doing bad. He wasn't doing particularly badly in his life. When we pick him up, he's not doing great. He's having a little bit he's on a little bit of a downward slope. But he had seen success, and he was a really, really ambitious person. The McDonald's brothers are played by Nick Offerman and Carroll Lynch. These guys are so good in this movie that it made my job and the director John Lee Hancock's job that much easier. They're so solid and really entertaining that they just pop off the screen. John Lee Hancock is one of those directors who is not only a fine director, but a really strong storyteller. That may sound obvious or an easy thing to do, and in fact, in a period of 2 hours, really good, solid stories are pretty hard to tell and make them as compelling as this particular story is. This is a really compelling story, and I have to be honest with you. When I was told there was a script coming my way that he wanted to direct, and they told me what it was, at first I thought, well, okay, I don't really know why that's a movie. Now, the more I thought about it, I thought, gee, I never really thought about how McDonald's started. And once I sat with John, the script was good, but once I sat with John, and he started to talk about why he wanted to make the movie, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he had thought about this before and kind of set that script aside, but really wanted to go and work on a few other things. But he told me there was something about it that made him keep coming back and reading the script. And finally he said, I just want to go make this movie. So after talking to him, then I wanted to make the movie. And I really didn't understand. I really didn't know the story. And he's so, not only is he just a solid storyteller this time around, and I'm sure in his other movies, but with John Schwartzman and the rest of this really talented group, I mean, wardrobe department, every department, it's so, I want to say fun to look at, but it's really beautiful.